Everyone has heard this advice before. Go to school, get a good job, work hard, and everything will eventually fall into place. For decades, that formula helped many families build stable lives. But today, millions of hardworking Americans are doing everything they were told to do and still can't seem to get ahead. They work 40 or 50 hours a week, receive annual raises, and continue chasing promotions. Yet they're living paycheck to paycheck, carrying credit card balances, and watching their savings accounts barely grow. If you've ever wondered why it feels like you're working harder but falling further behind, you're not alone. The truth is that the financial rules have changed, but most people are still playing by the old ones. Inflation has made everyday essentials more expensive, interest rates have increased the cost of borrowing, and it's easier than ever to spend money with one tap on your phone. The financial system isn't designed to make you wealthy. It's designed to make spending convenient. That's why so many intelligent, hardworking people struggle financially despite earning decent incomes. The good news is that building wealth isn't reserved for the lucky or the wealthy. It starts with understanding the habits and systems that actually create financial freedom. Today, we're exposing the biggest money lie Americans still believe and replacing it with practical strategies that can completely change the way you think about your paycheck, your spending, and your future. One of the biggest misconceptions about money is believing that earning more automatically solves financial problems. While increasing your income certainly helps, it doesn't guarantee wealth. Think about two people making exactly the same salary. One person consistently invests, pays off debt, builds an emergency fund, and watches their net worth grow every year. The other upgrades their vehicle every few years, finances, furniture, carries credit card balances, and wonders why they're still stressed about money despite earning a good income. The difference isn't intelligence, education, or luck. It's their financial system. Wealthy people don't simply hope there's money left at the end of the month. They tell every dollar where to go before they spend it. They create budgets that prioritize investing, saving, and eliminating debt before discretionary spending ever enters the picture. Average consumers often spend first and save whatever remains, if anything remains at all. Imagine your paycheck as a team of employees. If you don't assign every dollar a specific job, those dollars will quickly find their own way out of your account through impulse purchases, subscriptions, dining out, and unnecessary upgrades. Every dollar should have a purpose. Some dollars build your emergency fund. Others pay down debt. Others buy investments that grow over time. When you give your money direction, instead of reacting to every temptation, your financial life begins to transform. That's why wealthy people focus on building systems instead of depending on willpower. Systems create consistency, and consistency creates wealth. Another financial trap that quietly steals wealth is lifestyle inflation. It happens so gradually that most people don't even notice it. You receive a raise at work, and suddenly a newer vehicle seems reasonable. You earn a bonus, so you plan a bigger vacation. Your income increases again, and before long you've upgraded your home, your phone, your streaming services, your wardrobe, and your monthly expenses. While your paycheck continues growing, your financial freedom stays exactly the same because every extra dollar has been committed to a new payment. Wealthy people think differently. Instead of rewarding themselves with bigger bills, they reward themselves with larger investments. When they receive a raise, they increase retirement contributions, add more to investment accounts, or accelerate debt payoff before changing their lifestyle. They understand that every dollar invested today has decades to grow through compound returns. Every unnecessary monthly payment, however, steals future opportunities. This doesn't mean you should never enjoy your money. Financial success isn't about deprivation. It's about intentional decisions. Before making any purchase, ask yourself one simple question. Is this improving my future or simply satisfying a temporary emotion? That single question can prevent thousands of dollars of unnecessary spending over your lifetime. Wealth isn't built through one massive decision. It's built through hundreds of small, disciplined choices repeated consistently over many years. Consumer debt is another reason so many hard-working Americans feel trapped despite earning respectable incomes. Debt has become so common that people often view monthly payments as a normal part of adult life. Car payments, personal loans, buy now pay later purchases, furniture financing, and revolving credit card balances slowly consume future paychecks before those paychecks even arrive. Every payment reduces your flexibility. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar that can't be invested, saved, or used to create opportunities for your family. Financially successful people don't ask whether they can afford the monthly payment. They ask whether the purchase is worth delaying their financial goals. That's an incredibly powerful shift in mindset. Instead of asking, "Can I make the payment?" ask yourself, "Will this decision make my future easier or harder?" Sometimes debt makes sense. A responsibly managed mortgage or an investment in education that increases your earning potential can be valuable. But borrowing money for depreciating assets or impulse purchases often creates years of unnecessary financial stress. Imagine what would happen if every payment you currently send to lenders was redirected into investments instead. Over time, your money would begin working for you instead of someone else. That's the difference between staying trapped in debt and building lasting wealth. Financial freedom isn't measured by how much you earn. It's measured by how much of your paycheck actually belongs to you. The greatest secret about wealth is that it usually doesn't look impressive on the outside. Social media encourages people to chase appearances, luxury cars, expensive vacations, designer clothes, and oversized homes, but appearances don't build net worth. Many genuinely wealthy people drive dependable vehicles, live below their means, invest consistently, and avoid unnecessary debt. They understand that financial freedom is about creating options, not impressing strangers. The goal isn't to look rich today. The goal is to become financially secure for decades to come. Every paycheck gives you another opportunity to move closer to that goal. Before your next payday arrives, make a commitment to yourself. Create a plan for every dollar before it reaches your account. Save before you spend. Invest before you upgrade your lifestyle. Question purchases that don't move your future forward. Remember that small improvements, repeated consistently, will always outperform dramatic changes that don't last. Financial success isn't built overnight. It's built paycheck by paycheck, decision by decision, and habit by habit. You don't need to be perfect to become financially successful. You simply need to be intentional and consistent. If you start making those decisions today, your future self will thank you for taking control instead of allowing your money to control you. Rethink the way you manage your money. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the Daily Yield. Every week, we bring you practical strategies to help you eliminate debt, build wealth, budget smarter, and take control of your financial future. If this helped, like and subscribe to the Daily Yield, because we are building real financial progress one step at a time.